I have a selection of Buck folding pocket knives, basically pocket knives. This particular one is touted as it's a bigger belt carrier, but I think it's a pocket knife. I'll show you how my thinking as this video evolves. So we have, first off, I've got my Buck 503 Prince, which is a sweet little knife I got off eBay that I hope everybody out there appreciates as well. Nickel silver bolsters. It's a beautiful knife. It's very little use. I don't think the blade was ever sharpened. This was a collectible of some kind for somebody. And then we have my Buck 501, what is this one called? Squire. The Squire, which is new, nickel silver bolsters, USA made. These are both made in the USA. The 503 and the 501. And then there's the Buck 500 Duke, which I just got. I was trying to make trades, all kinds of things. I got this off a eBay seller that accepted a bid that I made, a low bid, that I'm really happy to have been able to make happen. It has some scuffing and some use, but to tell you the truth, that blade has not seen much in terms of use. The Buck 500 Duke. And then I have two of the import models that they have. Actually not. This one right here is the Buck Bantam, which is made in the USA, but it's a budget model knife. I really like it. I've got this particular knife up for a drawing on November 30th. If you check out my November 5th video, you can enter the drawing, find out how to enter the drawing for this knife, the Buck Bantam. And then I just picked up this Tiny Buck Deuce, which is a offshore and Asian made knife. China, probably, but actually they're not showing it on any of the stampings on the blades that it's from China. It just shows up as being offshore, or what they call import edition. This is a delicate little thing. I really like it. It's well made, beautiful. Again, once again, nickel silver bolsters. It's a beautiful little knife. So, these come out. You have the Buck Deuce, which is an import knife, but it's actually a really finely made knife. I have the Buck Bantam, which is USA made, but it's a budget model. But it's my knife that I have offering for my drawing on November 30th. There is the Buck 103 Prince, 501 Prince. Is that what this is? 503 Prince. And the Buck 501 Squire. These are great knives. These are American made also. And the Buck Duke 500, 1990. The Buck 501 is USA made, and it's within the last year. The Buck 503 is actually from 1986. So these are beautiful USA made collectibles for my purpose. This particular Buck Bantam is this Buck 501 or Bantam, pardon me, Buck Bantam is up for promotion. I like it. It's just not in keeping with my collection. And this Buck Deuce is so sweet that I think about keeping it going for my collection. I also have, amid all this confusion, for what I have in terms of collectible bucks, I have another buck knife in my gathering. I keep it over in a sheet. I've got it in this carry pouch, but this is a Buck Canoe. And it is also, I think this is an absolutely fine knife. The Buck Canoe. This is a China-made knife, but they call it import. They no longer stamp the blades China. Buck's got a thing about that. But this is a beautiful knife. Burlwood scales, nickel silver bolsters. This is one beautiful knife. And it goes with my everyday carry setup in this sheath, leather sheath, pocket sheath. Okay, the Buck Canoe is my final addition to this video, and it goes along with the import model and the budget knife. But they're all wonderful members of my buck knife collection, pocket knives, folding pocket knives, that you guys should get out and check out. If you like my video, give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And you can buy me a coffee if you're so minded. Thank you.